Which is the best barbecue in the world? Turkish roast reigns supreme. This is an oversized one stacked with 100 kilograms of beef, boiled meat. It is the domineering Land Rover shawarma in the barbecue world. In local, you can see him almost every few steps, every air or every inch of dust, infected with the aroma of his meat cuttlefish. Among the representatives of Turkish cuisine, barbecue does its part to occupy the top of the list. So open the locals' obsession with barbecue. Of course, seriously, every morning, the sky is just bright. The chef is about to start a busy day. Fresh arrival of Beijing beef. Master follows the texture of the meat tendons, cut out slices of meat as thin as cicada wings. Seemingly simple and understandable technique, but it is a great test of the master's skills and patience. Each slice of beef, it must be controlled within 4 millimeters. Without hours of meticulous crafting, it's hard to do. Turkish barbecue originated in the ancient Ottoman Empire. By the court, barbecue parties evolve into mainstream folk fast food. Convex, significant food culture and heritage behind Turkey, every detail. You have to protect it to the end. Compared to the above production steps, building the barbecue column is the most thought-provoking step. Chef with a temperament will transform into a skilled mason, a single prison of ingenuity for the bricks and tiles of the meat column. If there is any negligence, will make the meat column collapse at any time. During construction, corresponding beef fat should be placed every few layers. After preheating, it will penetrate into every inch of meat fiber, provide it with extra burst fat, sex, and wind, and rain softness. Every time you reach a certain height, I want to repair Fansui's beef and return to the journey. Put the cut meat back on the surface of the meat column, minimize the loss of beef. The whole process, it narrates the transformation of ingredients from insignificant to magnificent. Created a the legendary barbecue was born for Turkish street food, created a dazzling landscape. 2-hour column at 991. A 100 kg column of meat is about to cap. The chef prepares the facade again before delivery. Expose the fiber texture like marble. Then take out the leveler and weld the meat column tightly. Avoid loosening and falling off during roasting. And then finally seal the end with a few slices of fat. The rough processing of the barbecue column is a success. Several big men work together to lift it to the bright open stall. Let ropeway diners, you can feel the warmth and hospitality of this delicious food. The roast is fueled only by fragrant wood. Firewood is only used when cooking. Add a faint fruity aroma to the barbecue. The so-called place with barbecue, there is no shortage of wheat-scented dough cakes. The rolled dough only needs to be ordered in the stove for a few seconds. It expands and coats. The chef precisely grasps the timing of the oven. Take out the antique dough cake with sharp teeth. After serving with barbecue, it's the shawarma meatloaf. The time for a cigarette has passed. A charred and charming product bursts out around the meat column. The taste is both fragrant and charming. It is a temptation that countless foodies cannot resist. As long as the master picks up the long meat cleaver at will, there will be countless meat lovers in the restaurant, waiting. Shenshi's elegant meat aroma. Every piece of barbecue contains the painstaking efforts of the chef. Professional for the moment of patience, satisfaction on the tip of the tongue. Only the heroic temperament of eating meat to be worthy of this trip. Aside of mountains and rivers, there is a local custom. The food will follow the local culture. Invade the taste of the previous party. Let every tourist who comes here can come back full. This is Turkey, full of legend, barbecue.